Marcus, two things for you. One, have you thought about the fact you're 2 wins away from playing in the World Series, and then that 5th inning? Can you take me through, as you're watching this, bases are loaded, this crowd is ready to go, and Evo gets it done?
Of course, I think that it's definitely one game at a time. We've only had one game at home. We played extremely well, so it'll be fun to get back in front of the home crowd. With that being said, Houston's been playing well in that building too, so we need to buckle down when we get there and play some good baseball like we've been doing. The 5th inning, I know I said on the broadcast, I talked a little bit about what he did against McCormick with the splitters, but the 5th inning, they brought Diaz in, he attacked him, and it just felt like they were overly aggressive, and he used that to his advantage. He got Diaz, Altuve, and got Bregman to get out of it. So that's what he's been doing for us all year, just being tough. He's mentally tough, and he's a leader of that pitching staff.
Other questions for Marcus? Second row on your left, Marcus.
Why do you think y'all were able to get off to such a hard start against Fromber early in the 1st inning?
Well, he's a guy we've seen a lot. He's made a little bit of adjustments on us here and there, but the goal for most teams is pretty simple when you face him, is get the ball up. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour sinker and a big curveball, mixes the changeup, other pitches too that are all going down. So it's not necessarily about I'm going to swing at every pitch I see. It's about swinging at the pitches up that you can handle. And he gave us something to handle, and we did just enough to put some balls in play and make it tough on him. And obviously he got out of there quick.
The third row across the aisle, Marcus.
Marcus, when you look at Tavares' play discipline, where have you noticed the biggest improvements, and have you seen his confidence continue to grow, especially for you and for Corey coming up from the 9 here to the 1-2 spot?
Yeah, he's been great. He works extremely hard every single day. I feel like personally I'm very routine oriented, and he's definitely routine oriented too. He's learned a lot about his swing, and he's playing every day. And guys who play every day get better faster. And he stayed healthy and worked hard to keep his body healthy. And his at-bats have been great in the postseason when it really matters.
Other questions for Marcus? Up front here.
You had mentioned a moment ago, you've seen Fromber a lot, had some success against him this year, and also he had some success against you. And you added, you try not to throw or hit everything he throws. And yet in the 1st inning, you guys were swinging at first pitches. Everything he gave you over the plate, you swung at. Where's the balance mentally of those two things fitting together? Not trying to swing too often, but if it's there, you're going after it.
Well, I mean, that's the name of the game. I think that everybody, most pitchers we're going to face, especially at this point in the ALCS, have elite stuff. When I say elite stuff, they're throwing 96, 97 with crazy movement and big breaking balls. And, the only way to attack those guys is to look in a spot and swing when you get it there. And, sometimes you're going to chase. We're never going to be perfect, but, we got enough pitches early in the game to get out to a big lead, and that's all that matters.
Any questions for Marcus? In the back on the left.
Was it extra satisfying to get on Framber early given the flared tempers earlier this year?
Of course. I think that, we played a game earlier this year. We all talked about it. That was a regular season game. This is an ALCS game. It's always going to be in the back of my mind, especially when somebody hits you on purpose. You're always going to remember that. But, hey, we still have a series to play. That today is over. We got the win. We did what we needed to do to beat Framber. The rest of the pitching staff for Houston did well against us, so we'll figure out how to make some adjustments against them.